it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. Today I have an unboxing video for you from one of my favourite companies, VIP Cross Stitch. Okay, so VIP Cross Stitch are solely dedicated to cross stitch projects, and they do a bit of embroidery, a bit of beaded cross stitch as well, so mainly needlecraft work. I think it is all needlecraft work actually. They contacted me only a week or so ago and asked me if I would like to review some more of their products, and of course I said yes, because I do really like this company, and I have got a discount code for yourselves to give you 5% off, which is Louise05, so capital LOUISE 05, and that will give you a 5% discount off any purchase from them. Okay, so every little bit helps, doesn't it? First, before I start my unboxing, if I could ask, if you are new to my channel, then please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It is Crazy Borgies Diamond Arts. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just trying to arrange my table. I have kiddies at home, and I have been doing some paint by numbers, so you may see a few splashes of paint on my tablecloth. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 items there, all cross stitch, that we are going to unbox. So let's start off with this one. Okay, so as you know, I'm fairly new to cross stitch. I would not class myself as an experienced cross stitcher by any means, but I have discovered that I actually quite like cross stitch now. It took me some time. It did take me some time, but now I really like it. So yeah, okay. And I have done some tutorials on it as well, from a beginner's perspective to another beginner. So if you're interested, then just have a look at some of my floss tube videos. Okay, so the first item that I chose, for some reason when I'm doing the paint by numbers, it just goes all over the tablecloth as well, for some reason, not quite sure. And I have a little person sitting just there eating her lunch as well. So anyway, she's promised me she's going to be a good girl, which she is always. So right, this is from, the brand is DIY Cross Stitch, but obviously sold by VIP Cross Stitch, and these were all gifted to me as a review product for my channel, so huge thank you to VIP Cross Stitch for that. So this one, as you can see, has the pattern on it, and of course it's in spirit of Fao Yao. I think that's how you say it. I always get it sound a bit weird when it comes out of my mouth anyway. So we've got some gorgeous pumpkins, we've got sunflowers, they're my favourite flower, and we've got this gorgeous lantern, and we've got a cute little birdie there in the corner as well, and lots of orangey swells in the background, and I just thought it's a really cute image. Okay, so here's our chart, which is a little on the small size, but yeah, it's probably bigger actually on the stamp Ada itself, but we shall have a look. It's always good to have a second paper chart to double check. So this one has 24 colours. We have all the listed DMC codes of the floss. Sorry guys, I just had to be quiet to make Rio stop. Okay, so we have DMC codes, we have all the symbols listed, which are very funky, and we have all the actual colour of the Ada, not Ada, of the floss here. So, and there is the thumbnail, and it is 40 by 50, 129 stitches by 173. So let's have a look at the Ada. It is an 11 count, because even though I know, even though I know you get more detail on the larger the count that you go, for me and my eyes, I like 11. So, but then again, I could change my mind. And this is, wow, this is really large, really in your face, and the thumbnail on it is actually quite impressive as well. Look at that. So, and the chart, I mean, you can't really miss what number you're supposed to be working on, can you? So I am just, the quality of the print is brilliant as well. Really impressed with this one. Okay, and it is huge, and I mean huge. I'm just going to turn it that way for you. So it is really, really long. Okay, that I can't even get it in. Let me see if I can lift you up to see. That's a bit better. Okay. So as you can see, it's 11 count white Ada cloth. I'm just getting my tape measures, my new tape measures that I ordered the other day, because for some reason me and tape measures, they just seem to disappear on me. Okay, so this is the item number up here, the size and the amount of stitching. So it is coming in, the actual stitching area is 30 by 40. So it is important to remember that that size of the Ada cloth is the overall size and not the stitching size, just the same as in diamond painting really. So we've got 24 colours. We have our 2 needles stuck in the back here. They feel sharp, these ones, so just be mindful of that. Let me zoom you up so you can see the quality of the symbols, the stamp even. Just trying to see if there are any that I should have problems with. So we've got a lot of confetti going on in the middle of it. A few colour blocking areas, but not much, if I'm honest, around the edges. Overall it is mainly confetti, as you can see. There's all our funky symbols listed alongside the actual colour of floss, and our plain colours are just yellow, green, red, so they're okay. And then we've got a few slashes and a few half triangles here. Yeah, I mean, you know, as on an 11 count, to be fair, I find it the easiest to stitch on, because the symbol clarity is so clear that you can't really go wrong. But then I guess maybe sometimes you can. Yeah, so you just have to take your time with this one. Be nice, you know, as you do with most cross stitch, to be fair. And any sort of confetti heavy cross stitch, you've just got to double reference yourself all the time with that paper chart, if in any doubt. So anyway, it's very stiff, this one. So again, just use the rolling technique, batter it up a bit before starting to cross stitch. And I've shown how on my tutorial the other day, I showed how I cross stitch without hoops or frames using just the roll and the peg method, you know, and that suits me perfectly. So yeah, okay, so let's have a quick look at the floss, the 24 colours. So with an 11 count, as usual, we would have to separate the floss into 3 strands before stitching, which is fine. Okay, I'm just giving it a shake. It's always good to give it a shake out. So here we go. Whoops, there we go. So these are just typical fall colours, or autumn colours as we call it here in the UK. So we've got purple, we've got a dark sort, well actually like a dark pinkish colour, a grey, a red, really gorgeous red, that's my favourite colour, yellows, a peachy orange colour, very light pink, brown, we've got orange. Of course we have to have orange in there for the pumpkins and the sunflowers and the background actually. So, and then this gorgeous dark purple. Let me just go and turn the lights on. There we go. I hope that's a bit better and the glare isn't too much. Okay. So we've got some gorgeous oranges, really rich oranges in here for those pumpkins. That's a gorgeous orange there as well. And then we've got a navy blue, a creamy yellow, creamy white, and then another yellow here, an orangey yellow I'd say that is. And then we have got, I think some floss was escaping on me here. Is it trying to escape maybe? There we go. So this is like a greyish purple, I would say. There. Greyish purple. So there are colours 1 to 15. Okay, and then colours 19 to 24 are these gorgeous autumn colours again. So we've got like a dark pink, a mustardy yellow, another gorgeous orange, a brown, and a really light creamy brown, and then another light brown. Gorgeous contrast browns there, but you can see the quality of the floss is excellent as always. I've never had a problem with my floss that I use from this company or any other company. I've been quite lucky so far, but then I haven't done that many projects. I've done about, I think I've completed 3 so far, and I only started cross stitching in March time, I think it was March, April time maybe, something like that, I can't remember. So yeah, brilliant, really lovely, gorgeous colours. And I'm back again, sorry guys, parrot disruption this time. So as I was saying, there is something really satisfying about running your fingers through floss. It's like hair, and what I do as well is I usually braid it and then just pull a strand out at a time as and when I use it. So yeah, or when I need it even. So yeah, brilliant, lovely. Contrast of colours is just brilliant on this. And there we go. lovely amount of floss. Okay, let's move on to our second project. Hang on one second. Okay, next one now. And obviously I will link all these products down in the description box, along with a link to the store and along with my discount code Louise05 for your 5% discount. And how do I get into this? Where is the it's over this side. And yeah, just have a look, have a browse, and I'm sure you'll be, if you like cross stitch, you'll find something, guaranteed it. This parrot is really doing my head in today, guys. Oh, okay, so this is the image that I chose. It's a gorgeous winter wonderland image, and as with the last one, it is a full cross stitch design. No back stitch, no other stitches, no French knots, none of that, just full cross stitch. So we've got a gorgeous snowman there, loving all the snow and the sun. Is that the sun or the moon, perhaps? I think it's the sun. And we've got a little child there. Yeah, I just think this is just gorgeous, isn't it? This is very, oh, what's that word that Diamond Grandma uses? Vintage. Christmas vintage looking, I think. So, yeah. Like one of those old-fashioned Christmas cards that you used to get. So, loving how the snow on the trees looks as well. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's an 11 count as well. So here we go, it's 50 by 40. That seems to be my size that I choose for some reason with cross stitch. So we have a little bit of colour blocking going on here from what I can see on the chart. And back again, guys. I've had to let the parrot out, so she may come into view on the camera. Yeah, she's just a nosy busybody, this parrot, I tell you. I can think of other names to call her, but I won't, not on camera. Anyway, so this is 50 by 40, 129 stitches by 173. And it's 11 count again. We've got the thumbnail. Very, very small chart. I would like to see this maybe half of it on one side of the paper and then the other half enlarged on the other side, just for people who suffer with eyes, poor eyes, like myself. So, or if needs be, I mean on 11 count, as I said, you won't really, you know, unless you've got really, really bad eyes, you won't be able to not see the symbol. But you could always invest in one of these magnifying glasses, which are great. Or they do loads of like magnifying actual reading glasses and all sorts of things like that on Amazon. So there we go. Again, it has 25 colours, this one. Yep, 25 colours and full cross stitch, and we have the DMC codes listed alongside the actual colour of floss. Okay, and I'm back. All this stopping and starting is exhausting, I'm telling you. Oh, okay, just had to take the parrot upstairs. And yeah, so where was we? Okay, so as I said, it's an 11 count, 50 by 40, 129 stitches by 173. There's our item number up there, and 25 colours. So let's have a look at the Ada cloth. Gorgeous, gorgeous floss winter colours, I'd say. They always have such a shine on them as well. Okay, we'll have a look at those in a minute. Okay, right, so it would appear I've chosen a countered cross stitch, which is error on my part because I don't do countered. Doesn't say anything on the paperwork that it's countered, but I will have to go and look at my links and see if I ordered countered. I usually always double check myself that they are stamped, but it would appear I may have made a mistake on this one. But never mind, I can still show you the quality of the Ada cloth. I'm not going to attempt to do this one because I don't do counted. I don't think my eyes could cope with that. I mean, it does, you could follow the chart, but it's long. You'd have, especially this one that is so small, oh, you would have to literally count every box in there. Some people love counted. Me personally, I'm a bit scared of it. Being a beginner, I find it a bit scary. So I may give this one away in a giveaway. I'm going to have a think about this. The quality of the Ada cloth is quite stiff. We have our two needles in the back there. They're a little bit on the sharp size, but they've got lovely big wide eyes there on them. So, oh dear. Never mind, never mind. It's my error, and it's just a reminder that I should always double check what I'm looking at. Because I'm terrible for that, guys. I'm always doing it, always ordering things that I think are something else. Okay, so I'm going to show you the floss of this gorgeous winter image, if only I could do it. Okay, this is 1 to 18 coming in now. It's a shame because the floss quality is so lovely as well. And it's such a beautiful image, but never mind. Okay. I suppose I could leave it for maybe when I'm a bit more experienced and I give it a go. I mean, it is 11 count. I would imagine counting on an 11 count is the easier. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do here with this. But I will have a think. As we can see, gorgeous pinks, blues, greys, soft brown, lots of creamy colours in here as well, and lots of lilac-y colours. Okay, and then 19 to 25. We have whites, we have dark reds, that's like a reddish brown colour there, another brown, and white, gorgeous white. Okay, so there's that gorgeous kit that maybe when I'm a bit more experienced I will try my hand at. Because I do really like this image, and it is a shame. I could perhaps try to enlarge this chart myself. We shall see, we shall see. Never say never. You know, I'm not a quitter, guys. I think, you know, if you know anything about me by now, you'll know that, because if I see something's a challenge, I home in on it and I drive myself crazy trying to learn it. But once it clicks, and then I'm fine. It's the same with learning a language even, you know. It will drive you crazy, and then as soon as it clicks, it clicks. So, not that I know another language. I can speak broken Spanish, Espanol, a little bit. I can understand. I can read it a little bit. And I can do my prayers in Latin. That's as good as my Latin goes. But most of it, as my dad tells me, is word association. So you never know. You never know. Okay. Right. Next one, I'm praying. I think is a stamped kit. Please God, let it be a stamped kit. It's a gorgeous seaside. Well, I wouldn't say it's, yeah, seaside village sort of picture. I got this because it reminded me of like maybe a little Italian or Spanish town by the sea. Coming out, and I do love Spain. It's my second home. I love it. Just wish I could get over there, but money and children and all that. So there, yes, it is a stamped cloth. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. Okay, so 11 count, and again it's from DIY Cross Stitch, the brand that is, and it's sold by VIP Cross Stitch. So there is the image. Gorgeous. I could just picture myself walking along there, or maybe going out on the boat. Although last time I went out on a boat in the middle of the sea in Spain, I was just pregnant with my third child, and I was vomiting over the side of it because we went out like idiots in the midday sun, and it was not a good experience when you're like, you know, in the early trimester of pregnancy. Definitely not. Wouldn't advise that at all. Okay, so there's our gorgeous floss. Wow, look at those colours. Wow. Although I would have expected a bit more oranges in there, but we shall see. There's a lot of blue, a lot of different shades of blue. Gorgeous blues, actually. There we go. Have a look at that in a minute. We've got 25 colours on this one. We've got our 2 needles there in the back, and this is a landscape image. Wow. And this looks quite easy to do, to be fair, because we have a lot of colour blocking going on here. A lot of colour blocking. Let me zoom you out. There we go. So we've got all our lovely symbols here, and our DMC code alongside the actual colour of the floss. So we've got a lot of colour blocking going on here and here, and then over this side it seems more confetti-ish down here as well. But that's not too bad. It's doable. Most definitely. There's no back stitch, just full cross stitch. 129 by 173 stitches, 50 by 40, and again there is the item code there. Again, we've got this tiny little chart, which I would say to VIP Cross Stitch, please, please, please enlarge it, especially if it's on countered cloth, because, you know, those symbols, very tiny indeed. And if you're going to have to count on this, it would be a nightmare. But luckily this is stamped, so we can just work on off the stamp on the Ada. So there we go. What my ideal one of this would be is for this to be halved, half on one side enlarged and half on the other side enlarged. That would be perfect. Okay, the Ada is pretty much like the other two. They're very stiff, but as I said in previous floss tube videos, if you leave them out, or when you get them out, you give them a bit of a scrunch and a bit of a battering with your hands. As long as you don't get them wet, they'll be fine, and they will soften, and they will be more pliable to be able to work in your hands if you do not use a frame. If you use a frame, then I would imagine the stiffer ones are good for working in frames. But I do not work in frames, I work in hands. So what I would do is, as I said, I would roll it, start off at a corner like so, as usual, peg it either side and just start like that and work my way along. So there we go. Excellent quality of the print there. So where the numbers are, they mean that they are colour blocked areas with those numbers on your grid here, your charts. So number 18 is the green cross. So it's 3756. So then you would go to your floss card, which has your floss on, and you would just go to number 18 and you would see that it's this gorgeous whitish colour all in that section up there. Big colour blocked area that is, and then it's some over here as well. So yeah, quality of the symbols are excellent, the stamp is good. I can't see many that I would have a problem with. There's only 3 main full colour squares, which are green, yellow and pink and red. Sorry, so that's 4. And blue, so that's 5. There we go. Hang on, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 squares that are just plain. 5 symbols that are just plain colour, which is good. The rest are funky symbols. Excellent. Okay, so there is that beautiful kit, and now I will show you the floss. So 25 colours coming in now. There we go. So we have, hang on a second, let me just zoom you in. I'll make it there, brilliant. So we've got reds, we have pink, we have a darker shade of pink, we have greys, we've got purples, lots of creamy colours in this one, got blues, lots of blues, greens, dark navy, a creamy yellowy colour there, a green, really light lilac there, and another navy, and then lots and lots of white. So there's that one. Okay. And 19 to 25. We have this gorgeous blue. It's like a real soft baby blue, that one. Just a couple of strands of pink, another blue, a purple, another blue, and then a really soft brown. There we go. Excellent quality again. So beautiful. They are gorgeous colours, although with the image I would have thought there would have been more oranges and yellows, but I suppose it is a seaside, so it would be more blues, wouldn't it? Greens, blues and greens. So lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, okay guys, I've got the prices for you here off their website. So this counted one is $8.73. The pumpkin one is $8.23, and then the Seaside Village one is $8.77. So there we go. I think you'll agree with me in saying that they are good budget friendly prices, and if you use my discount you will get the 5% discount as well. So it's capital LOUISE 05, and that will give you 5% off any purchase from VIP Cross Stitch. So go have a look, check them out. I've decided I'm going to hang on to this one because I think I've had a thought about it, and I'm thinking, you know, I probably will take the chart myself, enlarge it and have a go at it at the counted, because an 11 count is probably a good one to start with a counted anyway. So all these free kits are all 11 counted. 11 count. These two are stamped, this one is counted. Okay, so and they are just full cross stitch, no other stitches involved, no back stitch, none of that. So gorgeous. Okay guys, I'm gonna sign off now, so I hope you all have a beautiful remainder of your Tuesday. Please give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It is Crazy Borgie's Diamond Art. Okay, so take care, God bless, and let's hope it's going to get cooler, because this heat is really humid here in the UK, and if it's hot where you are, which I think it probably is in most countries now, then obviously just take care of yourselves and take care of your animals, and most importantly of your loved ones. Okay, so take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Bye.